mine now. Look at that view. Ah, shit, here they come. Oh, come on! Fancy weapon module. Cool. You're good to go. Run as fast as you can.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fast. I used to be a racer in Desan. I won the Silver Cup at the Nam Nam event back in the moons.
All right, champ. See you on the tracks then. Wow, smells funny in here. What's up with you?
I'm not here.
Okay, I see you though.
My body's here, but my mind's cruising the metaverse. And we are happy.
Did you smoke something?
Just plants. I wouldn't be a good alchemist if I didn't get silly on my own supply. I'm Draud. What's up?
What's wrong with the nom-noms this time?
They got shot, man. Talons have shamazes, but these poor creatures don't have Zorp, so they just die.
There must be a cure. Can't you come up with something?
I wouldn't know where to start. But I heard rumors about a nut job, some kind of beast whisperer who fixes animals. I forget which village he's in. Since no one in Desan's been able to solve this, you might want to try your luck with him. Zanat mentioned him a couple times. Maybe he could tip you off.
Should I bring the vet here once I find him?
Not sure what a vet is, but no tourist would last more than a moon working those pillars. If you bring me the recipe of a cure and its ingredients, I could certainly whip something up for you. I'll even test it on myself first. I love new experiences.
Desan seems like a tough place to start a greenhouse. Pretty rocky around here.
It's true. I had to diversify my business. I mix my plants with stones, oil, and nom-nom mucus to create bombs and, other products. I'm also brewing my own variety of black lampe. I call it, guar lampe. You might have heard about it.
How strong is this guarlampe drink?
Ooh, very strong. It'll flip you on your back. Lampe to the max. It won't fix your crushed foot or broken arm, but it will make your stomach as strong as ancient steel, which is a pretty good side effect in a town with no food. After a few shots of guadalampe, you're able to eat pretty much anything and survive. Bandage broth, rotten croquette steaks, oil dessert, or my all-time favorite, dirt souffle in a work pants sauce.
Sounds disgusting. What does it taste like?
Well, that's the second side effect. Guadalampe makes your taste buds disappear. You don't taste anything at all. And don't get me started on the third side effect. Ooh, yachts, damn.
Let me guess, a massive hangover?
You're funny, dude. You know how Talons have 11 senses, but they can't use their 11th sense until they lose one of their other 10, right? One sense goes away, and boom! It is immediately replaced with the next one in line.
No. What's this 11th sense called?
It's a pretty new find. Couldn't come up with a consensus name yet. We call it 11 for now. It's like feeling the nature of things around you. You start to know stuff you didn't know existed, like where these things are, their exact place in the universe. Like after a few shots of guadalampe, miners start locating the helidium hidden in the pillars with their minds. It's deep, man.
Wow, that stuff must be pretty popular around here. I'm surprised that you're not brewing it every day.
I'll have to soon. Ever since the invaders took our shamaz, this town's drinking more guadalampe than ever before. You won't feel the pain if you drink enough, I guess. I ran out of ingredients. I need to restock. Fast.
What do you need to brew fresh guadalampe?
I'm sorry, but no matter how blazed I am, I'm not going to share my secret recipe with anyone. Why do you want to brew it?
If guadalampe drinkers can sense where things are, they could find some useful items for me.
I guess they could. Brom has a crazy idea about leading stealth missions into the invaders' outposts, where they store their gear and the stuff they stole from us. You should talk to him about that.
So everybody wins. If you want me to reopen the bar, I'll need your recipe. I promise I'll keep it a secret.
Oh, okay. I trust you, dude. Get me some lampe, a bunch of dark helidium, and the blessing of a Darsham keeper. These 3 ingredients will put us back in business.
Where can I grab some lampe?
Not in Dasan, that's for sure. The village of Bida has the most famous lampe. They deliver planet-wide, if you can place an order. Which I can't, because I'm a slave and I'm stuck here.
How much does it cost?
I guess that depends. Does the brewery in Bida still exist? I haven't heard from those guys in a while. You should talk to Marzo over there.
A Darsham keeper? Why do you need a blessing to brew a drink?
Oh, dude, Guarlampe is addictive. Talans can get hooked to it just like that. Abuse it too much and you get reverted. A Darsham keeper has the power to bless every fresh barrel of Guarlampe and remove their lethal effects. Something to do with the LOA essence? Don't ask.
Just when I thought I'd heard the craziest this place has to offer. Do you have anyone in particular in mind?
Go to Palana and ask for, what's his name? Uday. If we're lucky, he's still the LOA Darsham keeper down there. He knows the drill.
What about Dark Halidium?
Relax, dude. You're spending too much time with Braun. Dark H is an essential ingredient in alchemy. I use it in almost everything I create, so don't hesitate to bring more.
Oh boy. Have a good trip.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Woohoo!
Potar milea delfa, todar nikar sankra, leptakokar, faenta adelfa fa, vaptama.
Ah, shit, here they come.
You can leave now.
I'm not going anywhere until the Yard send me a sign.
Look, I'm your sign, okay? Ask the Almael if you don't believe me.
The Almael sends you. Too bad. The food was so good here, but thank you.
Gotta love that blue hood in him.
Okay, too high.
Oh, come on! That must have hurt. How did you end up here?
With a group of former harvesters, we traveled from Mamiya to seek work in Desan. We found a lot of work with no pay, so I got angry and the invaders threw me in jail.
Worst stench ever.
You picked the wrong target, Bird.
alien spiders. Looking at the best, Adelpha.
I'm not sure what this is, but it looks useful.
Yo!
Okay, that sounded the opposite of cool.
I don't have the patience to learn new words today. Sorry, friend.
What is it this time?
The freaking drones. They shot at the Nom-Noms. Some of them are in critical condition. God damn it.
I mean, no disrespect, but Nom-Noms are kind of weaklings, aren't they?
They're my bread and butter. That's what they are. I don't know if you had a look around, but there is no bread and no butter in Dasan. Soon there won't be any Nom-Noms either.
All right, I'll blast any drone I can find then.
No! The most urgent thing is to find a way to heal the Nom-Noms. Can you ask around the village for any kind of cure? I can't do it. I owe Zorkins to basically everyone here.
Yeah, how can you run a race without drones noticing?
They got flight patterns you can work around. But even if there were no drones, I couldn't organize a race.
I brought the Shamaz back to heal the racers. What else do you need to set up a Nom-Nom race?
Healthy Nom-Noms.
Stay frosty.
In the summer? How?
Hey there. I'm Cutter Slade. Who are you?
The name's Nadul. I'm the former chief of Desan.
Who's the new chief?
The invaders? This village is now an occupied state. Anyone who comes here must be stupid or asking to be reverted. Which one are you, stranger?
Well, my ex would say stupid. This may sound crazy, but I've been sent by the Yods. I think.
The Yods? They have abandoned us.
So, what's bugging your Nom-Noms?
Nom-Noms are born under the sea with a small amount of levitating gas inside them. As they grow, the gas gland grows, allowing them to rise out of the sea and float into the sky. When they get old, they go up until they disappear into the moons. I read a scroll once explaining how Nom-Noms process elements from their environment to produce the levitating gas.
That's a lot of precise information there, Chief. Are you saying the toxic air in the junkyard is poisoning the Nom-Noms?
Yes. The junkyard is killing them slowly. The waste must be cleaned and someone has to get rid of the toxic barrels down there. But it's infested with Krakeets, so there's only so much I can do.
Why do you care so much about nom-noms anyway?
Nom-noms were part of something that defined the spirit of this village. If you want to know more, go find Makan and ask him.
I can help you with your little recycling issue, but I'll need you to scratch my back too, Chief.
Massages were never my thing. You wouldn't like the rugged fingers of a miner on your back, trust me. We'll share whatever treasure we...
Yeah, sure. I'll take a scrap or two, but I mean, can you use your authority to make your people trust me? They need to know we're fighting on the same team.
There are many ways for a stranger to become popular in Disan. Ask Makan about the Nom-Nom races.
Way to blow off my question, Nadul. I was asking you.
Oh, and one more thing. This is very important. Tell Makan that Gamak sent you.
Huh? Who is Gamak?
I am. I gave you a fake name until I could trust you. Nadul is not even a Talan name. It's what you dig out of your ears with your longest nail.
You got me going around town talking about ear gunk? This is not over, Chief.
Just tell Makan you spoke with Gamak, okay? Say the phrase Carmelia Makan. He'll open up to you.
What did you do in this village?
The massive pillars we stand on are filled with different varieties of Helidium, the most precious elements in Adelpha. We used to mine the pillars and extracted Helidium for our own benefit.
Doesn't look like the mining stopped.
We're now slaves, mining for the invaders' profit. We're too starved and weak to offer any resistance.
I don't know about you, but I'm always grumpy on an empty stomach. How could we enhance the mood around this place?
It's too late. We're as good as reverted.
What's up with the nom-noms?
Some of them got shut up so badly, they can't be used for Zort. Yo damned invaders are so cruel. Why don't they let those poor animals be?
Can you patch them up?
Me? Are you serious? How would I do that?
There's gotta be someone who can fix them, right?
Maybe Draoud could come up with some kind of cure. One time, we all got worms eating rotten morags, and Draoud made a cream to rub on our...
Whoa, TMI, Nadul. I'll go talk to him.
TMI? Is that what you call the worms in your...
TMI means too much information. I got it. I'll talk to Draoud. So about that scroll you read, the Nom-Nom scroll, did that happen to come from the Dano library in Procreana? I'm collecting scrolls for this old librarian, Kureg. Guy can't hear a thing.
It did come from Procreana, but...
Look, I'm only collecting them so good old Kureg can rebuild the library.
I borrowed it moons ago.
I'm well aware of the late fees, and I can imagine it's not raining Zorkins in Disan, so I'm not gonna squeeze you, Nadul. Relax.
Okay. If you help me clean the junkyard, I'll return part of the scroll.
Part of the scroll? Why not the whole scroll?
I only have that part left. I ate the other part. That's how hungry we are around here.
Oh boy. Okay, I guess that'll do. What do you use Helidium for?
For a lot of things. Talans haven't discovered all the uses of Helidium yet, and maybe they never will. It is said that the ancients left Adelpha without a complete knowledge of Helidium, and they occupied this planet much longer than we have.
That must be the reason why the invaders are occupying your planet too. They're after Helidium's secret powers.
Some are known. Helidium can hurt, it can heal, it can make your life a dream or a nightmare. Talk to Brahm. He is our Helidium expert. Say to him the words, Carmelia Brahm. He'll understand.
Who's giving you orders?
Not who, but what. The invaders are machines without essence. Their ever-present drones watch us from above and shoot us when we step out of line. You would think we could deliver enough Helidium to sate their appetite, but no. The more we provide, the more they demand. Not even our animals can escape the misery. Their damn toxic waste poisons our nom-noms.
The invaders are filthier than sewer rats.
I'm not sure what you mean, but if you're referring to Damanai, we don't have those filthy rodents in Disan.
Yeah,
Something like that. For a toxic waste dump, your village looks pretty clean.
The invaders dump all their waste at the foot of the northeast pillar, a steaming junkyard infested by vicious packs of krakits. I should get rid of this waste, but even with the Outcast back on, I would have a hard time finding any volunteer for early reverting.
I could start by getting rid of the Krakens. Can you describe them to me?
Can you describe fear?
Only vaguely, and we never really met. Let me get rid of yours.
You sound brave. Or brain damaged. Either way, a little toxic radiation shouldn't be a problem for you. If you clean up this mess, this sand will be in your debt. Destroy any toxic barrels you can find.
Hold on. How toxic is toxic? I don't want to glow in the dark. Or maybe I do. That'd be kind of cool. But seriously, what's in it for me?
The invaders are throwing all kinds of useful things in their trash. Help us steal these treasures and we'll share them with you.
Well, it's not stealing if it comes from the trash. Rule number 1 on the mean streets of Cincinnati.
I can't handle more drama right now. Do you mind keeping your personal tragedy to yourself?
Right. Focus on the trash. Have a nice one.
I don't remember nice.
If the drone's out of the way, the Nom Nom should be fine. Carmelea, Makan.
And to you, my friend.
Nadul is nice.
What do you mean, nice? Eating a duel is nice?
What? No, I would never do that.
It's okay. I know some people in Dasan who are hungry enough to eat Nadul.
Are you serious? Hunger shouldn't turn them into cannibals.
Relax, it's just Nadul. I've eaten worse things.
But I like Nadul.
You're a weirdo.
Can you tell me more about the races?
Yeah. Racing the Nom Noms? Tell me about it. I made a lot of Zorkins off those races. If we could ever get the races going again, it would raise the spirits of this town, give us the strength to kick the invaders out. I'm always on the lookout for new talent.
I guess your pool is a bit limited with the isolation and all.
You got that right, pal. Also, Nom Nom races need a full-time Shamaz on hand, which is the reason why I can't organize a race without Zanat.
I'm still after the cure for the Nom Noms.
Have you asked Zanat? He can help you for sure.
See you, Makan.
Until next time.
Hey, Droud. You still need me for anything?
I'm still waiting for that lampe I sent you out for.
Right. Coming up. I spoke with Nadul.
Whoa, T. I want the same thing you're taking.
What? You're not making any sense right now.
Says the guy who spoke with dirt. Respect, my friend.
Talk about respect. That's your leader you're talking about.
Whoa, whoa, now that's intense. Even for me.
All right, whatever.
Leaving already?
I can't feel my arm anymore.
Sanat! Please help me!
Hey, don't cut in line. I saw you.
I was here
Oh,
first!
yards. Back to work.
I'm missing one toe! I can't play foot rock anymore! It hurts!
came out of nowhere. Is there a hole in my head?
Next.
Well done, Zanat. Who are you?
I'm Zanat, Shamas of Desan.
I'm looking for a way to heal the wounded Nom-Noms. You have any tips for that?
I can heal a Talan. I can heal you. But my essence is useless with animals. Sorry. I mean, there could be someone who could help, but...
But what?
He may be the worst Shamas in all of Adelpha. His name is Zalib, and you will find him in Sapa. He has a special dedication to animals.
Wait a minute. You want to be back in your cell?
No. Yard no. Well, now that you mention it, it wasn't so bad there.
What do you mean? You were a prisoner, locked up against your own will.
Yes. But the food, it was so good.
Really? Well, how would robots know how to cook? They don't eat.
I don't know. I didn't see them bring it, but every couple of moons I would wake up in my cell and there would be a lunchbox in the corner.
Someone else must have put it there. Not a robot.
Who then? We don't have that kind of food in Desan. It was so tasty and different from anything I have ever eaten before.
Let's call it a mystery for now. Even if I have a little idea. I have to go.
Kes hayos. Lebda ama. Botar nilea adelfa. Lebda kuka. Feinta adelfa.
Carmilea, Brom.
And to you, friend.
Nadul told me to say that. What does it mean?
That's a good one.
Baram told me you know a thing or two about bombs.
Well, I can slap together a jar and a detonation system, but a bomb would still need explosive powder. Explosive powder just happens to be one of Draud's recipes, so you should probably ask him. Tell him you spoke to both Kamak and myself, and we trust you. Or better yet, just greet him with the phrase, Carmilea Draud. He's part of the revolution.
Nadul, Gamak, seems to care a lot about Nom-Noms. Do you know why?
Kamak and Makan used to make a lot of Zorkins together. Makan was organizing Nom-Nom races, and Gamak was one of his first champions. Now the Nom-Noms are sick, and the races can't happen. No race, no fun, no reward. It's a big hit for both of them, and for Desan's morale in general.
Why do the invaders take prisoners? They must be using them for something.
I was one of them, but I didn't stay long enough to figure out why they were keeping me alive. It seems the drones can't see the difference between one Talan and the other. Heck, they even shoot the Nom-Noms. So I just had to change my clothes to avoid being caught again.
Did you communicate with the invaders?
I tried to, but I couldn't figure out their language. They sound like Twanhas copulating in a mud pit. You never forget that sound.
If you got out, others can too.
Well, not without a little help. But we can't give any because if we show a hint of rebellion, poof. Reverted by drone fire. It's too risky. That being said, I see you're carrying some fancy weaponry. You could serve the revolution and free our people. That would make you the ultimate badass.
How do you know I'm not the ultimate badass already? I sure as hell am busy enough.
If every prisoner memorizes the plan of his outpost, we could easily steal from the bases later on. I could lead the operation, and we'd share our loot with you. If you work with us, that is.
Oh, wow. Tolan Ops. That's got some heft. Okay, I'm in. I can use some of the Helidium they're keeping, plus some other goodies.
Release the prisoners, and we have a deal. There's a cell in every outpost around Dasan. We'll send them back to loot the bases for you as part of the Tolan Ops.
Anything I should know about Draud?
Draud burned his brain out on experimental substances. Don't worry if he seems a bit loopy. He's one of the finest alchemists on Adelpha, and one of Okastok's official suppliers.
Okastock? Sounds like Woodstock. Not that I've ever been there.
Is Woodstock a sexy festival? Because Draud's a real doctor of love.
So you're some kind of rebel, and working for the invaders as your cover.
Sure is. They're not suspecting a thing. We keep delivering the H to their bases. But each time we remember the doors, the storage rooms, waiting for the right time to strike back. The invaders caught me once, though.
What did you do?
I was in the middle of sabotaging one of their drones. Not a fun time. I thought they were gonna revert me. They threw me in one of their cells instead.
What can your Tolan Ops do for me?
Nothing yet. They need to drink Guadalampe, and Draud's barrels are dry.
What do you mean?
Guadalampe gives us a bit of a, what do you call it? 11th sense. Sensing the exact location of the loot is the best way to operate. Draud can explain this better than I can, but here's what you'll get from me. Our 11th sense is how I've managed to optimize the work in Dasan. You feel the kind of Helidium you're looking for, and just go right for it. Boom.
Tolans usually have 10 senses?
Of course. How many do you got?
Me? The same. The same. Why would I have less senses than you guys? The drone patrol's a problem.
They're a bunch of armored killers in the sky. Yeah, I think they're a problem. Take them down if you can. It will help our revolution.
How do you feel about the invaders taking over Dasan?
How do I feel? I feel we need to fight these bastards before they revert us all. I know a way to do it.
What's that?
Stealth. I know how to sneak into their bases without getting caught. I even mapped some of their outposts in my head. They stole everything from us. We can do the same to them without being noticed.
Isn't stealing from the invaders dangerous?
Not if we're properly organized. It won't happen in one moon. We are committed.
Who's we?
More than half the population of Dasan are rebels, waiting for the right time to strike. And you're talking to their leader.
Have you been stealing anything?
My Tolan Ops are on it, but there's been setbacks.
Oh, you do know Baram from Sapa, don't you?
Of course I do. How's old Baram doing?
Busy with Sapa's uprising. He's got a great plan. Using ventilopes to drop bombs from the sky. Only thing he's missing is the bombs.
Does sound like a great plan. I think our village has everything you need to manufacture bombs.
And you never thought about using bombs against your oppressors?
What would we do with them? Kick the explosive jars at the invaders like we're playing foot rock? At least Sapa has the ventilopes, so we could coordinate with them. For a price.
How much are we talking about?
Too early to tell. Don't want to put the carriage before the Twanha. First, let's see if we can make a bomb without blowing ourselves up.
Thanks, Brahm. I'm heading out.
I'll be here if you need me.
her name.